I've succeeded when I thought success was money. And I failed when I thought failure was money. And I woke up one day and I was the same person. But throughout all of that, I maintained one thing: my values. The things that I believed. And I've been to places only few people wish they could be, in terms of power and politics. And that was not because of my diplomas. That was because of the things that are important to me, my values, what I consider are important things. There are people who I went to school with that chose to go the path of monetary gains. And yes, they are making $2 or $3 million a month in salary without having to work too much. They define that as success. It's happened twice. In the 1990s and in 2007, where these people, because they decided they focused on the outside, have suffered setbacks in their lives. The financial crisis of the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s. It almost happens every decade. And each time it happened, these people didn't know how to get back up again. They had no core. They had no values. They never worked on themselves. They defined success by how many zeros were next to that number on their checking account. Others define success by how many people do we touch whose lives we change. How many times? And this is the question I ask myself. And I'm being honest with you. Every night when I put my head on my pillow, how many times did I put a smile on someone's face today? How many young kids have I taught something new, a tool that they tomorrow could use to help someone else? Oh, don't take me wrong. I think money is important. And I am the best negotiator in making it. So in addition to having values and having objectives, in addition to knowing why you exist in this world, and ask yourself the why question, you have to be able and you have to be willing to make sacrifices. You have to do the hard things. To do the tough things that no one else wants to do. Make those tough decisions. And they are sometimes unpopular decisions. You have to come to class when staying in bed is so nice, especially in a cold night. You have to think of your own and sometimes make your own mind instead of accepting someone else's orders as facts. Find your own way. Answer your own questions. Don't accept the truth because no one has the absolute truth. No one has the right on it. Be convinced. Don't make that next step until you answer that question as to why am I doing what I'm doing. Toughest decisions are always the toughest ones to make. They're the easiest ones to walk away from. They're tough decisions. Oh, no one wants to touch them. I'm not going to be the one. Look at the people who we today consider successful. Think of any. Thomas Edison, all in technology. Did he just walk away the first time, his first and second and third and 9,999 times? He didn't succeed. He didn't walk away. He made the decision to dedicate himself because he wanted to know why was not that experiment working. Successful people, and I hate to use that word successful, people who have affected our lives. Let's redefine that in a way, in a positive way. Don't always follow the rules that we need to follow. They ask the why question. And if they're not convinced with the answer, they don't do it. This young lady on her computer, if it weren't for Bill Gates, she probably wouldn't be on her computer today. A guy who dropped out of Harvard University because when he asked the question why, he wasn't happy with the answer. Another guy who got kicked out of Harvard University allowed millionaires to connect on Facebook every night. These were considered unusual people. How can you drop out of Harvard University? I spent 5 years trying to get in. The guy drops out. It did not answer the why for him. There are over 250,000 applications every year that come to Harvard University. Young, brilliant kids. All of them think that they are brilliant from all over the world. The business school receives nearly 20,000 applications a year, graduate school. They accept about 250.